Economists were seeing a second quarter contraction, and they were right. The UK economy contracted by 0.1% from the previous quarter, actually better than expected. Let's get more now from Bloomberg's Lizzy Burden. So, Lizzy, walk us through the data. It's better than actually economists were predicting.
Yeah, only slightly better. It's pretty much in line with what economists had expected, 0.1% instead of 0.2% decline. What's driven this is the decline in manufacturing and services. So you had a fall in health output because of the wind-up of the COVID test and trace and vaccine programmes. You had a dent in retail spending because of the cost of living crisis. And then you had the Platinum Jubilee bank holiday to celebrate 70 years of the Queen on the throne, effectively turning a weekday into a weekend and dragging on the most productive parts of the economy. So looking forward, Bloomberg Economics reckon that you're going to get an upswing in the third quarter simply because we don't have a bank holiday in that quarter. So really it's a technical quirk. And that means we're not going to have 2 consecutive quarters of negative economic growth, which means for now the UK staves off the recession that the Bank of England has, as you remember last week, forecast will start in the fourth quarter, this long, shallow recession that the UK is going to have.
Good morning, Lizzy. I really want to ask you about your cheeseburger video on Twitter and your obsession with McDonald's. But because this is a markets-focused show, the producers are telling me to talk about the data instead. So I guess I'm going to ask you, how does the data play into the Conservative leadership contest? And if you can get McDonald's burgers into that answer, I'll be impressed.
Well, what the McDonald's burger symbolises is that they have increased the price of a cheeseburger for the first time in 14 years, which is symptomatic of the inflation the UK economy has across all sorts of everyday products. This is what's at the heart of the Conservative leadership race, how the 2 candidates are going to stave off the impact on consumers. Liz Truss says that a recession isn't inevitable. They had more hustings last night with Liz Truss facing off Rishi Sunak. But interestingly, our economists at Bloomberg Economics say that even if Liz Truss cuts taxes by £40 billion as she proposes, you're still going to see a recession. It might not be as deep. It won't be a 2.1% drop in output, but it'll still be 1.3%.
Lizzy, I think the way forward is really to try a new cheeseburger from a new place every day and look at the impact of inflation. This could be like a weekly thing.
Couldn't agree more. I will be your burger correspondent.
The burger inflation correspondent. That's the new.
No, wait a sec. Wait a sec, Lizzy. I'm applying for that job. I'm definitely going to be burger correspondent. You just focus on McDonald's. I want the full range of burgers, and therefore I'm better qualified.
McDonald's is superior with consistency, but I should probably say other burger outlets are available.